Pre-show checklist. Space Echo, no. Backup is now running.
I'm here. I'm ready to support.
We are recording. Check for tabs and fans.
I am green on tabs. I do not have tabs.
We are green on tabs. Ready for go. 5 seconds of silence. Alrighty. It's like NASA.
This is Total Babble. Total Babble. It's a show about music, pop culture, social media, movies, the internet, relationships, TV, whatever. Total Babble. The Total Babble Podcast.
Hey, Stu, Emily, we do this show. Emily, hi.
Hello. How are you? Caw-caw.
I'm good. There's been something I've been wanting to play for a very long time, and we haven't been able to get to it. So right off the bat, I just want to play this again.
America, fuck yeah, coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah.
Oh, that felt good. How about those elections last night? Hi, everybody. We're not a political show, but we talk politics sometimes.
It was fantastic. I was furiously refreshing watching the live results come in.
Yeah, it was just such a good indicator of the way things are going. Things are not fixed yet. There's still going to be lots of fight, but it really showed the world and our king-to-be that we're not going to take any shit, and we just need to keep working on it. And it's going to be interesting to see now how Congress adjusts, if they're suddenly going to decide to do more of the right thing based on this, or if they're just going to keep their head stuck up their ass because, wow, I felt really good about it.
It was so great. And the three highlights for me that I heard and chime in here is one, California voted yes to Proposition 50, which will allow the Democrats to redraw the lines. Kenya, in their first ever male Democratic governor. The big one that Bernaner was voted in mayor of New York, which I think is fantastic for New York and terrible for anyone of East Asian descent from here going on, because parents saying things to them like, well, Zoran was the mayor of New York City by the time he was 34, and you can't even buy an apartment.
You're not a doctor yet?
You're not a doctor yet?
Yeah.
And so shout out to all of my who are coming up against that in the years to come.
And that's important
news.
because he is very socialist, and I've said for a long time that people are afraid of socialism, yet we have it everywhere, fire department, police department. We need more of it, and he's talking about more health care and child care, and everybody says, well, how is he going to pay for it? Well, we could start taxing the rich. There's always that. That's something that we could look forward to. And then I think, how is Marjorie Taylor Greene, our savior, going to react to this? Is she going to be doing more of the same? Where did I say she's our savior? Like, what's her deal going to be?
No idea. But as the days go on, finding myself less and less appalled by her.
I hate that. Don't you hate that?
I do. However, I am somebody who will change their opinion in the face of new information.
Yeah.
Her latest stunt is that she is going to read names of officials on the Epstein list on the floor. And why that's important is because whatever she wants there, she's fully protected by the free speech laws. So she can...
I saw that. Does she have access to that specifically? That's what I wondered. Like, can she do that? Does she know what the names are? Could she get to that?
I want to know where she's getting her information from.
Yeah. Like, she could just make it up based on her bullshit in the past with Jew space lasers. I mean, who knows what kind of crap she's going to come up with.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Real Housewives of Georgia.
So she is a person that believes her own shit, or does she just pander to the numbers? Or what do you think? And without saying too much, you're a couple degrees of Kevin Bacon away from her. You maybe know people that know her. Do you think she just panders, or is she really like that?
I think that opinions are her own, and she's not just pandering. And I think that we can see that by the fact that she's going against her own party. Variety of different ways.
Yeah, I just saw a thing posted by AOC that said that she was going to run to be senator, but that Trump told her no, she couldn't do that. He wasn't going to support her. And now she's pissed off. And that's why she has started a crusade against them. And that kind of makes sense to me, too.
I mean, I don't know how we got here.
Yeah.
But two thumbs
I say
up.
that every morning when I wake up. And it was kind of cool to wake up this morning and not just feel completely devastated by everything, death and grief and sorrow and murder everywhere. It's like, okay, we had a good night and we had a good start to things reforming and getting back to normal. So that was cool.
It's super duper exciting. Yesterday, I had a feeling that something good was going to happen.
Yeah.
It was brisk, but the sun was out. And my husband and I, we walked from our home up to the polling booth. He voted for the first time as an American citizen. And I obviously voted again. And it just felt really nice as we were walking away. It was like spring weather and it just felt good. It felt like there was change in the air.
Yeah. It's funny because I get I call it the sorrow feed in my own head from Bit Killer Debbie. She goes through and she reads all of her things and sends me all the darkness and sorrow everywhere. And she was sending me stuff. And I replied to her early in the day. I said, today is going to be a good day politically. I can just feel it. And God, I'm hoping this is just the start of all of it because another year, then we can get rid of some of the assholes. Another few years, get rid of chief asshole.
Of the assholes. Gave each this morning. He's been having a tantrum since last night and accusing elections of being rigged and yada yada. Flat out is in there. I don't know why I'm surprised by this, but he was saying things like, in California, you do not have to show ID. That is incorrect. When you register to become a voter, you have to register and you have to and show your identification. And then going forward, they do signature matching, like if you're a returning voter. As a Californian, is that what you understand it to be as well? You
know what? I would have to check into that. I don't know. I have been registered for so long that I haven't had to do it, and things could have changed. I believe if you register, I couldn't say either way. I don't want to comment until I do the research. But
well, you have to show your ID if you go into a polling booth?
No, but I'm pre-registered, and also I just do it through the mail. Because I'm crooked, and I vote the way you're not supposed to.
So that's exactly my point, is that after you've registered and you have your signature and they have your social security number and your ID and all of that jazz, you just go as a returning voter. And then that you don't have to show ID because you have a voter ID. They just look you up on the register. And that's what they do in Australia as well. It's not that weird. You register them who you are and they cross you off a list.
And they keep track of it. And then if somebody finds your ballot and they call it in, they'll reset it for you. And then you can just ignore their phone call. Yeah, there's that whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Previous show.
Previously show.
Oh, we need that voiceover. I'll have our guy do it. Previously on Total Babble. Anyway, there's the political part of the show. Kind of other stuff may come up. If you like this show, follow, subscribe, rate it, go on Apple Podcasts, write a nice review, tell your friends. There's our phone number, 818-570-0753. And there you have it. I've been out promoting the show. I needed to double check with you because I was out and I already bought it. I already bought your Christmas present. Pretty proud of me. I usually wait until a week ahead of time. But I want to be sure you're a small woman, right?
Yeah.
You tell me you're a small chick, and I just want to be sure because that's going to very much hinge on the present.
Yes.
Okay. Because this is simultaneously, I'll tell you right now, the best and the dumbest present ever. And I just want to set those expectations that it's going to be so great, yet so horrible. And I feel like there's a theme that we're continuing. And if you don't like it, you can at least just give it to your kids. I wish I could give it to you now, but it's not Christmas yet. We got a few more weeks.
It's a banana suit for every show.
Better, actually. Better than a banana suit. Better than a goddamn banana suit.
That is hard to beat. Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm very excited.
And it's something to look forward to on the show. I am joining the church, it turns out. I've got that going on. And not the church of Satan. I'm not doing that. I'm doing an actual Christian church. Because when all the SNAP benefit stuff started, I started looking around and I found a thing online that there is a Christian church that has an outreach program that they're giving food to people that are starving. And we don't know how that's all going to work out. They say they're funding it. Are they funding it? I don't know. Either way, I sent the form in and I want to be a part of the church and go give food to people that need it. And when I do that, I'm going to tell them right away that I'm anti-religion. Like I might just say, I don't believe any of your crap, but I want to help people. How do you feel about that? And I might just see how they say that. I'm going to kind of be the wolf I'm going to be the sheep. I'm going to be the wolf in sheep's clothing that doesn't eat them. That's what I'm going to be.
Wish you all the best of luck. This is how the story of my brother becoming a Jehovah's Witness started.
Oh, no, you're thinking it might be a thing. That's how they get you?
Maybe.
Oh, I can't be Jesus-filled. I can't do it because if there is a Jesus, and maybe there is, he understands where I'm coming from. God knows where I'm at and how my inner being works, and it's a thing. I'm a good person, I think.
You're a good person, and I'm very happy that you're doing that. That's really exciting. We just purchased a whole bunch of gloves and hats and scarves and that kind of thing to donate, and so many cans of tuna. It's like bonkers. For this tin food drive, it's like beans, whatever. They get so many of those things. We purchased tins of tuna because apparently meats and fish find shelf-stable things, and they're really good for protein.
And good thinking on the clothing there because you have winter there. So, yeah.
Yeah, we do have winter here.
Why is she doing that? Oh, yeah, they have seasons. I remember that.
Yeah, they have seasons. And by them, I mean me. Yeah. I'm like the queen. We have seasons. And of course, I mean me.
So other than that, going through the week, anything exciting going on? Anything you want to tell? A house blow up? Anything like that?
Tonight, my eldest son.
And I just want to say, it sounds like I'm setting you up for something to say. So, Emily, what's happening with you? Now tell the story that I know. I don't know what you
don't
have
know the story
on.
at all. No, this is it's a cold story for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, the son, like he chewed 7 days. He went from being a boy to a teenager almost overnight. Thursday night, the night before Halloween, he asked for the first time to purchase clothes, wanted to choose them. He even expressed preferences around style and color. Big moment for our family. I didn't make a big deal about it. Was texting his father furiously going, oh my God, he won't believe this. Big deal. And last week has discovered this band called Rocket. In Los Angeles, they're relatively small and up and coming, sort of shoegazer rock, low-core music.
Okay.
And so he sent the link to his dad and said, can we go?
To Los Angeles? That's a hell of a trip.
No, to the Rocket concert.
I'm just being a dick.
They purchased tickets,
nice.
And my 12-year-old went to his first ever selected concert in a dingy shit pit last night.
Nice.
Meet the people in the band.
That's way better than my first concert ever. Goddamn Starship. My first concert was Starship. I was hanging out at the Tower Records, and I'd never been to a concert and entering all their contests, and I won tickets to see Starship, and I got to go, but I wish I had a better story out of that. But
oh my gosh, is Starship the people who sung We Built This City?
Oh, it sure is.
On rock and roll.
Yeah. To be fair, it was before that album came out. They weren't quite as cheesy then, but it was the Modern Times record, which was still kind of acceptable. But yeah, they played a concert for me and then built this city on rock and roll. So, yuck. What was your first concert?
Mine, I was 14, and my stepdad took me to outdoor concert in Australia that happened every year, and I can't remember what it was called. But during that experience, I got to see Garbage, And I'm
nice.
a fan of Garbage.
Yeah, great.
I saw 182. I saw so many bands. I think I also saw Scissor Sisters, or maybe that was at a different concert. But those are the ones that I can remember. And I was crowd surfing. I was there by myself, essentially. And it was awesome. It was the best.
Crowd surfing at your first concert.
Yep.
That says everything about you.
Like moshing my absolute hardest, just pushing forward and, like a little snake through the grass.
Yeah.
And,
see, that's way cooler than
life.
Starship, if we're comparing.
It is pretty cool.
So was the name of the festival Koalacha?
I wish.
Figured it must be that.
Yeah. No, it'll come back to me. The big one, Australia, is usually happens in Sydney, and it's called the Big Day Out. And so I've been to that a few times as well, but I can't remember.
When they do the posters, it says the Big Day Out, and it has a question mark right there on the poster. So it goes with your lingo and how you say it there.
Is it the Big Day Out? The day is as big as you want to make it. Have the day you deserve.
Have the big day out. When it comes to you, just scream it out in the middle of the show, even if we're in the middle of something else, because that'll be good. Let me say this. Fuck yeah, Dodgers. Oh, goddamn Dodgers. You know how huge I am on sports. I'm so big on the sports.
I've never met a man who likes sports even more.
Sports, nothing but sports here. And it's interesting because I was trying to figure out who to root for because I'm near LA, I lived in LA, and then I have a friend in Toronto, and my friend in Toronto, you should hear our sports rivalry. I'm trying to figure out who to root for. If she has the name of Koalacha, really.
Yeah.
I can see by the look on your face.
It was called Livid, the Livid Festival.
That's kind of cool. That has a nice edge to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, the sports thing here, I was trying to figure out who to root for. If I could have a choice of living in two different places, here or there, I would live in Canada. And so much of LA is a shithole right now. So I'm leaning towards rooting for Canada in this goddamn World Series sports event. But then I thought you want to root for LA because we do have good people and because of all this ICE bullshit. And there's just been tons of oppression. So then you want to root for them. And I didn't quite know which way to go. And I was trying to figure all this out. And then there was a knock at the door. And I'm like, what the hell, trick-or-treaters? And I go and I open the door. And they said, hey, just wanted to say, good game, good sportsmanship. You were a worthy opponent, eh? And I said, are you Canadians? And they said, yes. They were just going door to door, just welcoming people and thanking them for their sports activity in the World Series here.
No, they weren't.
The look on your face was like, wait a minute, is he fucking with me? Oh, and then they looked exactly like the characters from South Park. There was that part of it too. No, it didn't happen.
Like Kenny
the punchline was going to be, yeah, they did that, so I went with Canada. But, there you go.
My God.
There's our whole big sports thing.
The internet's #1 place for sports talk. This is Total Babble. Total Babble.
It's the lineup of your thing. Regurgitator I have not heard of. There's a lot of Canadian, Australian bands there. I think Jesus
Powderfinger.
Everclear.
Yeah, Everclear. Silverchair. Weezer. Forgot them, but now I remember.
Oh. What was the good Everclear record?
Weird as well.
Sparkle and Fade by Everclear is a great record. God, that's a great record.
Isn't it? It's a great record. And so that was in 1996, and it was super amazing.
Sparkle and Fade is the one that has Santa Monica on it, and because of that, you would think, okay, it all sounds like that, and it's all very 90s, whatever, but it doesn't. There's a lot of edgy punk rock kind of stuff on that record, and Strawberry is a great song from that Everclear record. It's a song about drug addiction.
I listened to that album on. I will send you some Regurgitator to listen to because it's hilarious. They're an Australian band, but they were massive. And
I bet it sounds like recycled vomit.
You think so?
I don't know.
They have this hilarious thing called My Polyester Girl. It's this hilarious song. And then also one of the best, in my opinion, bands to come out of Australia, two of them. One, Silverchair. So saw Silverchair play.
I know of them.
And so you probably heard their Frog Stomp album, which was the first one that came out. And then Daniel Johns got like super famous and lost his mind. And
they were really young, right? Weren't they like Hanson of alt rock or something?
They were the Hanson of alt rock based out of Newcastle, which is near Sydney. And then Finger. And I don't know if you've ever heard of Powderfinger.
Powderfinger sounds dirty for some reason.
Yeah, it does sound a little bit dirty, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like Wet Leg. I need to know why they called, like, why is her leg wet? I need to know, because look at her. There's something very good and dirty about her, the lead singer.
That's so funny. I have been listening to Wet Leg on repeat and The Beaches. Just all female rock groups. That's what I listened to in the car.
Beaches were on Kimmel the other night. They were good.
Oh, they're so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went and saw them months ago, and it was amazing.
Yeah. And that lead singer of the Wet Leg, she just wears underwear everywhere. That's her thing. But it's not traditional underwear. She wears like dirty, grungy underwear on purpose. I kind of respect that.
I like it.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at them, but...
You can go on YouTube and just Google Wet Leg, and every single show they've done, she's got like gray underwear on. That's her outfit. It's kind of like Kiss, but a slutty kind of Kiss. It's pretty good. Anyway.
So...
Wet Leg is Sluttikiss. That's what it is.
Sluttikiss.
Yeah.
That's the name of our band.
New band, Sluttikiss.
New band, Sluttikiss. I'm going to play the spoons. What's your instrument? Choose your weapon.
God, if I could only do arm farts. That's one of my things as a youth. I could never do arm farts as a kid, and I was kind of tormented from it because all the other kids could do arm farts, but I couldn't work it out. I think I can still do the thing with my hands. Hang on.
He's doing something with his hands in case you can't hear it.
Oh, I got to find the right spot, but whatever.
You got to find the right spot. But my kids are doing hand farts left, right, and center. But in Sluttikiss, I think that what we should do is we should bring back some of the traditions of yore, which is having a band dancer.
Oh, who would that be?
You.
Oh, of course.
Duh.
Sorry, I didn't connect that right away.
I would like to know who would like to be in our band.
Yeah.
And then who would like to be the dancers for our band.
Yeah. There's going to be a high level of audition and expectation that we have for people. We're going to need to really figure this out. I don't know if she defects, if we would want that Wet Leg girl in with us. I feel like we're a different thing than she is here in Sluttikiss, and we'll have to work on that.
So there are a couple of bands, because I started to think, which bands am I thinking of that other people would know? It's had a go-go dancer and MC called James Maker, so which seems sort of left field for the Smiths.
Now, their go-go dancer was a dude?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm up for that. I'm just checking.
Yeah. And then Tism. Are you familiar with that band?
Sounds vaguely familiar, but not
They
really.
always wear masks. I like them. They're on my running list. Heard that song, Stop Sign?
I can't say that I have.
Stop Sign. Okay, anyway, I'll send it to you.
All right.
The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. If you're into some scars punk situation, I know their hit. Dancer.
The impression that I get.
There you go. Served as the boss tone, and his name was Ben Carr.
Okay.
Live. A history of including dancers, and they had two most prominent ones, a man and a woman. So Sonia Masmumder or something, and James Hyde when they toured. And so it's not even that long lost. We could bring it back comfortably.
Motley Crue have had dancers for a long time, but they've sucked for a long time too. You could argue that Jerome in The Time is kind of a dancer. His thing is to dance with the band, and then when Morris needs to check himself, Jerome holds up the mirror so he can do that. So he could kind of be considered a dancer. Maybe we should bridge the gap. Sluttikiss should be kind of a funk, heavy metal, hard rock, country opera band, I think.
Yeah, it's almost like the type of dinner that I refer to as Watchagot.
Oh, that's right there in the back. Get that.
Get that? Yeah, exactly. So have you ever had Watchagot? Do you know what Watchagot is?
I would think it's what's ever left over in the refrigerator from the sounds of it.
100%.
There you go.
And so sometimes I don't plan meals. And so then I get whatever I got in the freezer, see whatever I have in store, and then make up some kind of concoction based on that.
Yeah, I do that. I don't make concoctions. I don't mix them. I just have whatever's left over, and it's like that thing is its own thing. It can be, there's a little bit of Italian there. Here's some Mexican. We're not going to bridge them together. We'll just have them on their own.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I will make from not from leftovers, but from ingredients. We're one of those really annoying ingredients households. Yeah. So my poor kids, if they want to eat chocolate at the moment, they have to steal choc chips from the bakery section.
And by the way, let me further that thing. That meme was going around. The meme that I saw again recently that is more appropriate than ever is if you see somebody stealing food, you didn't. I would just like to promote that. Yeah. Because, just ignore what you need to ignore and do the right thing. Even though stealing isn't good, if I saw somebody feeding their family, I could ignore whatever thievery was going on.
Yeah, there's an influencer, and for the life of me, I am brain farting. But he's a glorious individual. He's a gay man, and he told this great story about
Was his name Koala Cha?
No, it was Sluttikiss.
God damn it.
Anyway, he's an absolute star-hearted gentleman. And he saw a woman stealing food. He went up to her and he said, "Hey, I will." And she got like really freaked out about it. But he's like, what else do you need? And whatever. And so he helped sort of support her. And I think that nice thing to do as well.
And there's a weird balance too that I look for just as a human being with celebrities and them doing good things. Like I kind of want them to do good things and talk about it a little bit. But when they make the entire focus of the thing they're doing, hey, look at me and look what I did, it feels sleazy. There's a Katy Perry thing that we might get to here coming up if we have time. It just feels that way. And it's, do the right thing. Tell people you're doing the right thing, but don't do it as self-promotion.
No, exactly. And the thing that I like about the way that this guy does it is he does a lot of charitable giving that he never talks about, but he will share an experience if he thinks that there is a lesson in it for other people to sort of pay it forward or give people ideas. And I think that that's really nice.
Good. Good way to go. Into the news. This week, the inventor of the frozen burrito died.
Oh, my gosh.
Dwayne Roberts, inventor of the frozen burrito.
I was about to say, was it Dick Cheney?
Nah. Well, as far as we know, it wasn't
he's
Dick.
He's a war criminal.
He was the inventor of the orange jumpsuit. As it turns out, that didn't work. Remember he got shot? He was out hunting. He got shot. Anyway. Dwayne Roberts.
Meant it. They fucking meant it.
Yeah.
It takes
I don't
a
see
lot.
him. Who sees?
I saw something in the news the other day. It was somebody in head to toe orange, and he got shot. One of his friends thought he was a squirrel or a deer.
A likely excuse.
Honestly, he was just a prick, and they didn't want to take him back in the car. They didn't want to be with him in the car trip for 3 hours. Anyway, please continue.
Dwayne Roberts, inventor of the frozen burrito, passed peacefully in his bed Saturday night. He was 88 years old. And the weird thing is that his sheets were rolled up really tight. And also weird that at the funeral, the inside of his coffin was freezing cold, but the outside was just burning hot, so hot that you would scald yourself. There, the inventor.
So he was cremated.
Sure, yeah. He's the inventor of the frozen burrito. These are my jokes.
They're so good. I enjoy it. I wonder if he's going to do it. Entered something that was really cool, like, I don't know, Pop-Tarts or frozen burrito. We'll put it on his tombstone. Will his tombstone just have a massive fist holding up a burrito?
Now that you've said that, and now that I joked about it, I think his coffin should be shaped like a burrito. I think that would be justice and a tribute.
It would be amazing. 2 years ago, my neighbor's kids got a burrito blanket for Christmas as a joke. They love that thing. It's just a giant, and they just wrap themselves up in it, and it's magic.
And to really be accurate, it should be a little bit too small, but then you have to really try to wrap yourself up and squeeze into it. because you roll a burrito and it can get impossible sometimes.
Yeah, it really can. I don't actually like burritos. Yeah.
You're a crazy person. What? What the hell?
I know.
How do you not like a burrito? You're in that part of the country too.
Well, I
Marjorie
like
Taylor Greene.
enchiladas.
Okay.
And I really like Mexican food. Like I'll have tacos, volcans,
I'm an honorary
ceviches.
Mexican. I lived in a part of the country that was 70% Hispanic, and I made friends with families and stuff, and I'm an honorary Mexican uncle. They call me Tio. But I've had, think about this, cheese enchiladas, which have a kind of a traditional tomato sauce. But in that sauce, it's going to sound weird, but try to picture it in your head. They added just a little bit of cinnamon in the sauce. Oh my God, it was the best thing I've ever had, and I still have not found a cheese enchilada that equals that, and I'm thinking of driving 3 hours just to go have it.
Do you drink hot chocolate?
Not usually, no. I like caffeine and my goodness in the morning.
Well, maybe if you want to do a mocha, this is the world's best hot chocolate, and it is actually Mexican-style hot chocolate. It's
To have a little bit of chili in it? I think I've heard of this.
Yes, abuelitas. And it's got all the spices in it. And that's what my kids drink. No Swiss Miss up in this bitch.
There you go. You don't want that processed crap. Get a little burn in your throat.
Exactly. I want the other processed crap. The Mexican processed crap.
If you're going to have processed crap, that's the way to go.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way, just reiterating it, the thing that you recommended me, I think it was on the air for a previous show, the noche or the pancake batter, mochi.
Oh, yes. The
purple pancakes, mochi.
The mochi pancakes from Trader Joe's.
It's mochi something. It's in a purple box. It's from Trader Joe's, and it's really good.
Remember, kids, don't get sucked into cooking it into a pan. Make your pancakes in the oven like an absolute legend.
She did like an actual cake, like pancake. I made them more traditional, and I believe I enjoyed mine better. Just saying.
Whatever. Pans are for pussies. Oh, yeah. Do your high-risk pancaking then.
Yeah, sure. You just be typical John Smith.
Yeah, just keep frying up your pancakes. But I remember immediately after the show.
Put on your syrup and your butter. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, quick question.
Yeah.
Do you use random stuff called pancake syrup, or do you use actual maple syrup?
I did plant butter, which a little bit better. We've gone over that. And then I did from Trader Joe's Vermont maple syrup, organic, that and some strawberries. So good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, fruited up. Banana and strawberries is also both of those things on those pancakes.
I love Bernaner. Bernaner is just unbelievable and fantastic. You could be Australian or from New York right now with your Bernaner.
Banana?
You said.
I don't know what a banana is. But a banana is the female equivalent of Bernie Sanders in a wig. She is your Bernaner.
Wow. We just saw your brain work. That was pretty good. Wait a minute, I've got it.
Alas. Avast. Whoop whoop.
Or Nanny Sanders, anyway.
Bernanny. That's a different thing. She looks after your kids. It's still Bernie Sanders in a wig.
We in Sluttikiss will go out to his rallies and open for him.
Yes, we will.
There you go.
It could be just a ridiculous dance band as well. I think that
it can be whatever we want it to be, much like this show.
Thing is that I find the difficult thing is though being something that other people want you to be.
Yeah, that is a thing, isn't it? It
really is. It's sort of the precursor to popularity.
Yeah.
You can't just necessarily do everything to the beat of your own drum.
Right.
And there's too much of that. Okay,
you only attract so much audience being completely weird, and then you have to start thinking about things.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this also applies in the workplace. Every time I hear someone say, bring your whole self to work, I'm like, fucking don't do that. No, don't do
want that.
Nobody wants that. In fact, you don't want that.
Right.
You don't want that. Keep some of don't let your freak flag fly at work. Not okay.
You can kind of poke the freak flag up a little bit every now and again, but you don't want to.
No, exactly.
Anyway, there's this other thing that came up. People are pissed and calling for the boycott of Spotify. This is because ICE is running recruitment ads in the streamer. So that's a thing that's been going around. And I'm sorry to admit it, but a buck is a buck, and they're also buying ads here. So from ICE, I took the money, and I do have to play this. Here you go.
Greetings, fellow patriot. Thinking about applying for a job with ICE? Let's get you prepared before your big interview. Practice zip tying children. Try it on your own kids. Ask them to shake and scream for authenticity. Learn to wear a mask. Study videos of narco-terrorists for inspiration. Build your confidence by beating up women. Ask your sister or your mom if you can rough her up. Don't worry, it gets easier with practice. Practice taking down inflatable frogs. They're big and slippery. Learn to recognize Hispanics. Don't be fooled by a good tan. Know your racial ID signs. Eat a lot. ICE loves a big boy. Size intimidates. If you are a proud boy, don't worry, your resume is already approved. If not, ask a friend from your favorite hate group to vouch for you. And finally, but most importantly, get a good lawyer. You're going to need one. This public service was brought to you by the Lincoln Project.
I love the Lincoln Project. Aren't they so good?
That is so well done, and that's some of the best production ever. And obviously, it's the Lincoln Project. You can Google them and find them on YouTube where I got that. And it's just the best. And it just points out everything shitty that is going on with those people.
Honestly, in this last week, not a U.S. citizen thing engage with another individual. And this gentleman pulled up beside them to let them know that they're at a children's bus stop. And so they might want to speed it up because they're about to be flooded with children. And as he was driving away, they shot through the back of his car and shot him in the back.
It is the biggest, most horrible event that has happened in our society in the last 5 decades, probably, that is happening to our citizens. And my biggest bit of disappointment is not the evil. You kind of expect the evil from where we're getting the evil, but it's the fact that our own communities are not stepping up to do more about it. There ought to be fucking warfare in the streets. And I don't call for that, but if you need to save people, you go for warfare in the streets.
Absolutely. And there are some people out there doing what I would describe as the Lord's work. It's an underground movement of single women who are getting on dating apps and deliberately going out on dates with ICE agents to get a photo of their faces without masks on and then publishing it on the internet. I
saw that too. That's good. Get information on them. Get some recon. Maybe if I was going to say something that could get me in trouble. I won't say that. I'll pull back on that.
But let's bring back the honey trap. I don't think it ever really went. There was a scandal in California about a year ago where a Chinese spy had cozied up someone in the government there for national secrets, and she split.
I do remember that. Something about that. Yeah.
Yeah. But the honey trap is shit.
Yeah. Do what you got to do. If you have to get information out there on somebody, just so we know who they are. I feel like if people are abducting other people and hurting and killing other people, we should maybe know who they are. So doing that seems valid to me.
It means because they're not identifying themselves and they don't wear uniforms, now is the time for people who just serial killers to just get amongst it. Because, you can get a full 12 hours worth of sleep if you get started on this shit at 9 a.m. So just go out and people off the street and there you go.
There's also the local business part of it that I think needs to happen. I feel like local businesses need to step up too and say, hey, get the fuck off my property too, because it is private property And I say this after ICE was at a nearby mall that I go to, one of those outdoor mall things, a mile and a half from me. There were pictures of ICE detaining somebody. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's getting close. And it bothered me even more. And I thought, why is that shopping center not telling them to get off their property? Why is Home Depot not telling people to get off their property? Who does Home Depot contribute to? Well, we could look at that. I'll stop talking about that. But there's so many things that could be done that people just need to step up and have some fucking balls and do the right thing.
Yeah, exactly. I think for those situations, they're owned by some faceless, nameless corporation, like those big strip malls, all the people, and they're never actually there. It's just the business owners who rent, which is a shame.
You're thinking about the property owners themselves are owned by other people. And
exactly. And the tenants in the individual shops usually just rent.
Which is true because usually these, I've not seen ICE going into the stores. They're in the parking lot. So, okay, you might have a good point there.
Be good if we could de-ice the parking lots.
There you go.
But they're not obeying rules. Do I really think a sign is going to stop them? I am somebody who believes in a good sign. In fact, I just purchased one and I'm going to put it up today because I've gotten the shits with people coming to my door trying to sell me stuff. And I had a rather terse interaction yesterday with a couple of guys. And so I rage a no soliciting sign.
Now, it just because we're judging you and you always look on the bright side of life, how terse did you get? Impress us.
Well, it's about as terse as I get unless I'm fighting for my life. But first and foremost, I think I've talked about this before. My dog is an asshole and she will bite people. So I've gone out the front. She's going ballistic. She wants to try and get out the door and I'm sort of holding it a little bit, but she gets her nose and she pushes her body out. And so I grabbed her and she's just going full Cujo at these two blokes. I said to them, she will attack you. So please don't come on the porch. They were standing down and I sort of pushed her in again. So that was the first thing. He's like, oh, we're from J&M Construction. Let me stop you there. What's a J&M Construction? What are you trying to sell me?
Right.
And he's like, oh, we do roof inspections and guttering and all of that kind of stuff. I said, thank you, but I'm not interested. People that we work with, we just replaced our gutters in recent history. And he's like, what date was that? And I was like, I don't know. You'll have to ask my husband.
We should be done at this point.
We should be done at this point. And he's like, if your roof has been hit by hail since June, blah, 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 it could be covered by insurance. I am well aware. I have told you no. Good day. I wish you the best of luck. And
I'm also aware of your never
inside.
take no for an answer salesman bullshit that you're doing right now.
Yeah, exactly. The guy looked almost exactly like Haley Joel Osment as well, by the way. It was uncanny.
Could have been him.
It could have been him.
There you go.
It might have been him. If it was him, my message is, get off my fucking porch and get back in some good movies, you prick.
There you go. Just start screaming that. Remember that lady that we played that just screamed and went off on those guys? You could just be like that. It's a lot of fun.
It's not really in my nature.
Be internet
but
famous.
I did contemplate seeing the dog.
Oh, see, but then you get sued. That's the problem.
Well, I have a dangerous dog sign that says no trespassing, dangerous dog.
You still have to go into court and defend yourself and all that, though.
I don't know anybody who, well, here's the other thing. On the other hand, okay, if during summer when there's a lot of teenage kids going around and selling door to door and it's their first job, I always listen to their spiel. I keep water and Gatorade and snacks available for them and everything.
And you get known as the snack house. Go to the snack house.
I'm the snack house.
Yeah.
And so if it's young guys, first job and everything, I do say to them, look, I wish you all the best of luck. Give me a spiel. And then at the end, I'm like, I'm not going to buy any of your shit, but would you like a Gatorade or a water? And they're like, oh, yeah, thanks. I'm like, cool. Here, hang out. Have a great day and good luck to you. Because I used to do that sort of thing when I was younger, and I feel sorry for them. But I feel like grown-ass adults who are going around and bothering me and continue to push after I've said no can fuck all the way off.
On the phone or on your doorstep when somebody says no when you're trying to sell them something, that ought to be the end of it. It never is, but it ought to be.
Should be. Surprised that in this country we have forgotten that no means no, given
Emblematic of so much.
so
Yeah.
very true. But yes, now I have a sign.
Anyway, want to hear Katy Perry exploiting disabled children?
It better be sexual.
No.
Boring.
She's just being Katy Perry with cancer kids. So, you know. This is This Morning show over from the UK. I'm on their list now. I get all their feeds for some reason. And this is video of this girl named Flory over in the UK, I guess. She's a cancer kid in a wheelchair, and she has a bunch of friends, and they're going to see Katy Perry. Katy's going to do a big appearance and take pictures with them, and you can kind of guess how this goes, but we'll play some of this video here. This is the This Morning people setting it up.
Now, she always puts a smile on our faces when she's in our studio, and now Flory Bark is back on another mission to spread more joy to those that need it most with her Be More Fab.
Yeah,
Okay, I have no idea what she just said right there. The last 4 seconds of what she just said, is it just me? I can't understand her.
Those that need it most with her Be More Fab.
Yeah, treating 8 other poorly children to a night to remember at Katy Perry's The Lifetimes Tour at the O.
Can you follow that?
Yeah, spreading
Okay.
joy to those who need it most
Okay.
with her Be More something. I didn't understand what she said at the end. Like,
Okay.
yeah, Be More fans or something.
It's like Ariana Grande with me. I don't have it.
Tour Monday. Let's take a look at what went down.
I'm so excited.
I swear he just said it's like a woman down. What? It's like a woman down.
Tour Monday. Let's take a look at what went down.
I'm so excited because I'm going to a concert to see Katy Perry. I got the
Cute kid in a wheelchair, excited.
I just really love her music, and like Matt Raw is my favorite.
It's all Katy promotional video here.
Cancer and stuff like fighting.
And
Flory
Katy
will
can-
be watching the Grammy Award-winning artist on her Lifetimes tour with her parents, along with some extra special guests.
Meet all my new friends. Yay!
She's got a bunch of other cancer kids with her. Cool.
Flory has invited other children aged between 7 and 16 who are also poorly with cancer to share this amazing experience with her.
Got a gift bags for everybody.
She's
Okay, so
organised-
now they set up for this, and now we get to Katy. They go to her show, and she's backstage, and she's got her weird Tron outfit on,
Oh,
like
yeah.
her Tron thing. She's got that, and she's hiding around the corner, and she's going to go out and talk to the cancer kids and
Yeah.
give them her presents.
Looks like C-3PO.
is about to make their dreams come true.
Hi, Katy.
Are you Flory?
Who else would she be? This is all set up. Oh, who are you? Are you Flory? I don't know.
Hi, Katy.
Are you Flory?
Yes.
OMG.
OMG.
You are my queen. So nice to meet you finally. And these are your friends, right?
Good placement of the music there. You're a hero. And she's taking pictures with all of them because she's Katy Perry.
Yeah, you look like you look.
Okay, and this right here, this pisses me off. There's a little kid in a wheelchair, cancer kid. He's got glasses on, and she makes fun of him and condescends to him. Oh, you like robots? You look like you like robots. Listen to the tone in her voice.
Do you like robots?
Yes.
Yeah, you look like you like robots.
Is that you? If I'm wrong in this, tell me. Oh, you look like you like robots. Bitch.
I am, assessing my own behavior in this. And if I say that she's an asshole, I have to admit that I am too, because I say stuff like that all the time.
But it's not
kids.
just what you say, it's how you say it. You can hear her judgy, cunty tone. Sorry, I'm going
missed
full
it.
scale on Katy right here.
I can see.
It seems about
Let the
her.
hate flow through you, Luke.
I didn't know I was going to go B and C on this, but I'm getting worked up now. And it's not about the kids. I love the kids. I want happiness for the kids. But this is all just so, I'm here. You can now take pictures of me. Oh, and you're a nerd kid.
Do you like robots?
Yes.
Yeah, you look like you like robots. I love that. You're so cool.
Darcy.
Darcy. Darcy. Touch me.
Darcy.
Hug me.
And at that point, she just said, oh, you can hug me now. She's standing there talking to this kid, and this kid's like, what the fuck? And she goes, well, hug me now.
Hug me.
Play it again.
You can touch me and also hug me.
And also hug me, because it's all about Katy.
She said, you can touch me. You can also hug me.
Touch me and also hug me. Now, who are these strangers?
We kind of need it.
I guess.
Talking about her parents. Her parents are there and strangers.
But do you know what they can't do? They can't tell us to go to bed anytime soon.
Where's mommy?
Her ass is hanging out everywhere. She's got this outfit on with her ass hanging out. I'm not against it, but a bunch of cancer kids in your ass?
I just liked everybody happy.
Oh, wow.
Just kiss me, Mary.
It's all just photo ops.
Did someone just kiss her?
They're all kissing her and hugging her when she's telling them it's okay. And she's making sure the camera is there to get the Katy photo ops.
Knowing about your story, I love knowing your resilience, your bravery, and your kindness, and that you chose all of these other people to share this experience with means you are truly a leader.
Thank you.
You're a leader, and I love you, okay?
It just bugs me because it seems like she's not there for the right reasons. And maybe I'm a dick. Tell me I'm a dick if you think that's the case.
I think there's a couple of different ways that I would look at it. One, I think you inherently have an anti-Katy Perry bias because I can almost guarantee if you just put Taylor Swift in there, you'd be like, this is the best fucking video I've ever seen.
In my notes, I have Taylor would have handled this differently because she does this constantly and there's not as much photo op with her and she just does it. You see videos every once in a while, but she handles it with more class and it's not look at me. And I think part of what bothers me is Taylor does the Eras tour. This is Katy's Lifetimes tour.
Oh, that's, yeah, exactly.
And
dumb.
she can't sell tickets to it. And now she's doing photo ops and videos with kids when her tour seems to be failing.
I do think it's nice that she does it for these kids, though. You can hear how genuinely excited they are. And I think looking at it through their eyes, it doesn't matter how much I may or may not enjoy the experience. But as a parent, I will often endure things that I think are absolutely ridiculous because my kids are so happy about it. Like the other day, I sat through an hour-long explanation of a video game character that one of my sons has designed and is sending in to the game designers. And the other son is sending a letter of complaint. I'll tell you about this soon, but he's a boy after your own heart. He's full consumer complaint guy. So we'll talk about that. But I think that when I hear it, it's fairly innocuous to me. And
I feel like if Katy Perry met your kid, she would say, oh, you designed that robot? Oh, you are a nerd, aren't you? I feel like she would be that kind of shitty to your kid.
Yeah, but you have to make the assumption that my kids would see that as some sort of diss as opposed to the greatest compliment of all time.
Yeah,
yes,
right.
I am a massive nerd. Thank you.
Right.
But I think the Today Show, the morning show?
This morning, I guess it is in the UK.
Yeah, this morning in the UK.
Yeah.
They're responsible for the camera setup and everything. I think they forced it to be a photo op because I get the sense that they organized it. Do you get that sense?
Yeah, it's on their show. And I think my bottom line is that, yes, the kids got something out of it. And I guess that's good. And I should just be looking at it that way. They felt happy about it, and that's cool. It's just the motivation behind it, and her assholery really bothers me. This is like the Blue Origin space video, but with cancer kids is how it feels to me. And maybe just the audio, it doesn't transfer as well. Maybe that's part of it. Or maybe I'm completely off base and I'm an asshole. That could be too. I don't know.
I am missing that context, which I think is important. I'm only getting the audio. You can see the visual cues her face, her facial expressions, and her body language. And that says a lot. And so I'm kind of trusting your perspective on it, but audio
I don't trust
only.
my perspective. I don't know about my perspective at all. No idea.
Up Periscope. We don't know. But I'm just glad that she did it for the kids. So I don't want to hate on her too hard.
Me too? I am biased and I hate bad motivations, but ultimately I guess it was a good thing. I guess I'll admit it was a good thing, and we can end the show there as we've blown through another hour. Let's just do one of these every day. I wonder if we could do this every day. Just if we came in with no show prep and just bullshitted every day for an hour, I bet we could do it. I wonder how entertaining it would be.
I'm going to say yes, we could.
Yeah.
And 2, I think it would be entertaining. We should do something like the 12 days of Christmas, and then we should do like the 8 nights of Hanukkah, like just have holiday shows. And every single day we just have a sack full of items and you have to pull it out and do a whole show about whatever it is. Like a potato.
Well, that'd be like QVC. I don't want to be on QVC.
No, this would be way, way better. I think it would be hilarious.
There was some celebrity I heard interviewed, and he auditioned to be one of the hosts on QVC. And the audition is you go in and they hand you a random thing and say, okay, now talk about this for an hour. Holy shit, really? Ugh. All right. That's why QVC sounds like it does.
Like a mad woman's ramble. Because it is.
Yeah.
I think I could, well, no, I couldn't. I couldn't be on it. I could talk about a thing for an hour, but not in a way that would make people want to buy it.
That's the thing. And you can talk about something and maybe keep things going. 10 years ago, I couldn't talk and keep things going, but now I would be struggling to keep things going and be entertaining. That would be the secondary challenge. Like, how do you make people watch this? And
I would start to make it funny in a way that was amusing to me and not other people. It's so shiny. Do you like rusty
be like
spoons?
that thing we talked about earlier. Don't show all of yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that would put me in quite a precarious situation to just get it really weird.
But then you could say that it's something different, and if it was that different and weird, it would stand out, and maybe people would gravitate towards that, and it would be a hit.
Maybe. Now you've got me thinking about, remember how we talked about Whatnot and how my mate has a show?
I do.
If it wasn't for the fact that I don't really have the time to dedicate to sitting down and selling other people's used shoes for like multiple times a week, I would like to do it. Maybe I could join somebody else's Whatnot and help them sell their stuff.
Go on your friend's Whatnot, help her sell stuff and promote Total Babble. But then you'd have to wear a mask because you want to be anonymous on the internet, and you're a woman that's avoiding people on the internet. So
I'll show up in a GIMP mask and people will ask how much it is.
There you go. Positive attitude. How do I get some of that? What do I need? And where can I get a GIMP mask?
It's so funny. I would have no idea where to start. They're starting to outlaw. I only know this because I read about it in the newspaper. But they're no longer giving operating licenses to sex shops near where I live.
That's just so wrong and so anti-American. And I'm not into them. I wouldn't go to one, but people should have the right to put them up if they want to. If there's a clientele for that and they can make money doing that, they should have the right to do that. Maybe you could say, hey, I don't want it near a school. I can understand that.
Sure.
But that's freedom.
Yeah. And one time we were driving and my husband and I were just looking for a restaurant. And as we start to come over the hill, there's a big sign and neither one of us know what it is, but it says Tokyo Valentine. Okay. And he goes, oh, that looks interesting. I wonder what that is. And then as we got closer, it's a sex shop. And he's like, well, nothing to eat there.
And if you were driving through Nevada, that would be even better. Oh, it must be a restaurant. Oh, it's a whorehouse. I see.
No, exactly. So one time
at band camp,
at Emily's illustrious life, I accidentally went to a rub and tug.
Oh, wow. Did you get offered things?
No.
Okay. Because they'll do chicks too.
Well, no, I went and I didn't know what it was because it's underground. It's illegal in Australia. And so they have to look like a legit massage place. And I was just walking around. I don't know. I think maybe I was traveling for work or whatever. And I went into this place and I got a massage. It was the worst wet fish, like floppy, no skill,
because
no
they're
training.
like, why are you here? What is a woman doing here? Was their thought probably.
Exactly. And so here I am getting a massage for an hour. And she's like, usually this would be done in 10 minutes, but she's so sick of my, appearance here. And then when I went out, it was, I realized, oh my gosh, this place is open till midnight and the waiting room is all middle-aged men. Rot-row raggy.
Did they offer you a job on your way out?
No kinds of jobs. No hand jobs. No employment. None of the jobs.
I just thought maybe if the blokes reacted good to you, they'd say, oh, you want a job? And well, maybe not.
I couldn't get out of there fast enough.
Yeah.
And I felt like such an idiot.
That's interesting. That's funny.
It's so
you especially,
dumb.
I can see that happening.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep. Well, I didn't let anybody see that it had rattled me until I got outside. I was like, what the fuck? But 10 points for effort because she just played along. Because sometimes those places get visited by cops. And so I assume that she thought that I was a police officer or something doing a random inspection.
But if you were a cop, you'd probably be a guy. I'm surprised they didn't offer you things because I hear women can get that done too and get a rub. And you would think they would say, hey, but maybe they sensed, oh, she could probably feel your shoulders and go, oh, she's way too tense to be into it. I'm not going to offer her the real rub.
Yeah, probably. I don't think that I give off those kind of vibes either.
True.
I don't think I give off the I'm here to pay for sexual favors.
Right. But then you're in a shop that supplies them.
Exactly. No, but in fact, I'll pay you not to do it.
That's a good way to go through life.
Yeah.
Sign me up for that.
Sometimes I think about those things and I think of the concept and go, actually, I'll give this person a tip just to leave me the fuck alone. Because they're in really intrusive service, just giving the most in the nicest way possible. It's not that I don't like them. I just don't want them here.
Right.
Not forever, just in this moment. I don't want them to die.
I'm going to go design a Sluttikiss logo and we can go from there. There's the show.
I cannot wait. If you want to be a member of Sluttikiss, hit us up because we can make a song.
Oh, we can. And it's easy to do because you don't need musical talent to make music anymore. And I could reinstall Logic Pro and we could go with that. Oh,
we could go with that. That would be amazeballs.
Everybody have a tremendous one.
Yes.
Blue motherfucking wave.
Have a great time.
Okay, you know how this goes. Like us, subscribe, tell your friends, write a nice review, engage with us. We're Total Babble on Instagram, on Facebook, on Threads, and on Blue Sky. Email is show@totalbabble.com. The Total Babble Podcast.